You don't survive Jupiter. Not because it's far away, not because we can't reach it, but because the moment you try to enter it, physics turns against you. There is no surface to land on, no ground to stand on, just an atmosphere so deep it becomes something else entirely. And long before you ever understand what's happening, you lose the ability to survive. When people imagine Jupiter, they think of a giant version of Earth, a place where you could descend, touch down, explore. That idea is completely wrong. Jupiter is what scientists call a gas giant, which means there is no solid surface waiting for you, no boundary where sky ends and ground begins. Instead, the atmosphere just keeps getting denser, layer after layer, until gas slowly behaves like liquid, and eventually like something far stranger. So if you fall into Jupiter, there is no landing. There is only descent, endless descent. Let's remove the obvious excuse. You're not unprepared. Imagine the best-case scenario, a futuristic spacecraft, stronger than anything built by NASA, heat shields, reinforced structure. Even then, you wouldn't survive entry, because entering Jupiter is not like entering Earth's atmosphere. On Earth, spacecraft re-enter at around 28,000 kilometers per hour. On Jupiter, you accelerate far beyond that, pulled in by a gravitational field more than twice as strong. And as you fall, you don't glide into air, you slam into it. At high speeds, air stops behaving like something soft, it behaves like a solid. As your velocity increases, the atmosphere resists you violently. Molecules don't move out of the way fast enough, they compress, pile up, forming a dense barrier in front of you. This is the moment everything changes. You are no longer falling through gas, you are colliding with it. Jupiter's upper atmosphere is incredibly cold, but temperature doesn't matter anymore. Speed does. As you collide with the atmosphere, the gas in front of you compresses so intensely it heats up instantly. Thousands of degrees. Hot enough to strip electrons from atoms, turning gas into plasma. A glowing shell of superheated energy surrounds you. This is the same process that makes meteors burn in Earth's sky, but Jupiter is far more extreme. The heat doesn't build slowly, it spikes violently. Your outer structure begins to fail, materials weaken, then give way. Survival slips fast. But heat isn't what ends it first. This is where most people get it wrong. The real problem is how fast you stop. As the atmosphere thickens, your speed drops abruptly, from extreme velocity to almost nothing, in seconds. Your body, or whatever contains you, can't handle that change. This isn't slowing down. This is impact without hitting the ground. The force pushes inward, structures deform, internal systems fail, your brain loses function almost instantly. You don't experience a long struggle, you simply lose the ability to survive. And if anything remains intact, Jupiter is still not done. Its atmosphere is not calm, it's chaotic. Jet streams, violent turbulence, endless storms, including the massive Great Red Spot, a storm larger than Earth itself, raging continuously for centuries. Wind speeds here are beyond anything we experience on Earth. You wouldn't descend smoothly. You'd be thrown in every direction, spun, disoriented, overwhelmed. There is no stable path downward, only instability. As you go deeper, pressure takes control. Every layer above you adds weight, relentless, increasing force. At first, it's manageable. Then it builds, beyond engineering limits, beyond biological limits. Eventually, nothing holds its shape. Not sharply, not explosively, but completely. Structure gives way. Everything compresses. Survival becomes impossible. Far below where survival ends, Jupiter transforms. Hydrogen, normally the lightest element, is forced into something entirely different. Liquid metallic hydrogen, a state of matter that behaves like an ocean of metal. This layer generates one of the most powerful magnetic fields in the solar system, and deeper still, a core we don't fully understand. Possibly solid, possibly diffuse, still a mystery. But none of this is reachable, because nothing that enters Jupiter makes it that far. You don't explore Jupiter, you don't descend into it, you don't even survive entering it, because Jupiter isn't a place you visit, it's a boundary, a place where the idea of survival breaks down completely.